Hello, and welcome to another episode of Unboxing with Paul. And today, I'm very excited to bring you Poetic's guarding case for the OnePlus N20. Let's take a look at it. You can currently find this case on Poetic's website for only $24.95 in your choice of black, and it gives you two more options in blue and in pink for only $2 more. If you are new to the channel, let me introduce you to Poetic, a company that doesn't spend money on frivolous things and unnecessary items such as advertisement, glossy pictures, or anything that doesn't really benefit the end user. As you can see by this very plain looking box, not a lot of money went into this. However, a ton of savings did go into this box. We do get two packages in here. Let's go ahead and put one of them aside and get this open. We're gonna go ahead and get our first peel out of the way. Our other peel. So in the box, you got a polycarbonate screen protector that is already built into the faceplate, as you can see here. And it comes with some very nice cutouts, one for the camera, as well as the earpiece and the light sensor. When applied to your phone, this case will undoubtedly leave it very, very well protected. However, that is the case because we have a multi-material construction. We have polycarbonate screen protector in the front to keep it soft and keep it pliable as well as well protected. And in the back, we have a beautiful, clear polycarbonate surface so that you can admire the natural beauty of your phone. A lot of times manufacturers spend a lot of time, money, and effort designing the backs of these devices for us to just simply slap a case on them, and it's really not fair. The sides and the corners of the case are made out of a thermoplastic polyurethane that is meant to be impact and drop resistant. If we can look at the left side of the case, we can see our volume up and volume down buttons very nicely labeled with a plus and a minus sign. And if we go over to the top of the case, we can see a slot for our pinhole microphone, which is very nice attention to detail. When we go over to the right side of the case, we're going to see our power button, again, very nicely detailed, very nicely labeled. And finally, at the bottom of the case, we are going to see our slot for our speaker grill, as well as two flaps that I am very, very excited to see. Very often, the charging port or the auxiliary port will be the very first things to go on a phone because debris can get in there, debris can ruin it, or anything, water, moisture, really anything can get in there and ruin your charging port, ruin your auxiliary port. And then a lot of them are soldered on. They're not modular. They're not able to be removed, and you can't replace it, so you have to replace the whole phone. If we continue looking at the back, we can see a very, very aggressive camera bump. It's not as aggressive as it was on the Revolution case, but it's still aggressive nonetheless. However, I can hear half of you whining, complaining, and screaming. But Paul, I hate polycarbonate. Paul, I hate the built-in screen protector. I don't want that on my phone. Matter of fact, I want to put my own screen protector on. Okay, I hear you, and actually so does Poetic. In fact, they have provided us with a secondary faceplate that doesn't have anything in there. Actually, if we can see the secondary faceplate, it's just a shell that we can slap on our device like so, and then we can go ahead and put it back into our case like so. When that is done, you now have absolutely nothing coming in between you and your screen. If you love the feel of bare glass, or if you want to put in your own tempered glass screen protector, you have more than enough room to do it, as proven in our other Poetic videos, which you can click up here to watch. The only thing that I wish this had would be a kickstand, but if it did have a kickstand, you wouldn't be able to enjoy the beautiful look of your phone with just such a clear see-through polycarbonate back. If we go over to the top of the case near the camera, we can see that they did very nice cutouts again for our earpiece as well as our light sensors. They could have done just one big sloppy cutout, but when they do individual cutouts, it gives it that nice tailor-made feeling, and it's just a much more precise, much more tight-knit, and it's just better looking. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on this case? Would you grab something like this, or are there any other companies that you know of that are doing a good job by not spending money on those silly, stupid things like packaging, advertisement, and put their money back into research and development, put their money back into their materials by giving you a better, higher quality product? And as always, thanks for watching.